You're rocking with the best. Thoughts of the week. Let's go. Hey, what's up, everybody? You're rocking with the best thoughts of the week. And for some of you guys, some of you may know, some of you may not know. I wear many hats. Being a solo entrepreneur, I have to wear many hats and have to be very knowledgeable in different areas. And one of those areas that I'm interested in is self-defense. Some people say self-defense, some people say self-protection, some people call it personal protection. I even heard people say self-offense a time or two. And what I've done is I recorded a series of questions and answers, and I thought I'd share this on my podcast as well. So basically what it was is that I took some self-defense questions from Quora, and I just went on and answered the questions, and the people who asked the questions, I let them know that they can check out my certain social media pages and channels that I have to get my video answer. And so I thought I'd go ahead and share those Q&As with you as well, for those who strictly listen to the show. And for some, it's going to be information you know, but it'll help you in the sense of just verifying and justifying the things that you may know. For some, it might be new information or things they might have not considered. Even for those who might know a lot, it might be some things you may not have considered in regards to the questions that you might hear me ask and the responses that you might hear me give. So again, I wanted to share this out. It's going to be a series of episodes, I should say. And again, I hope it brings everybody value that listens to it. Always feel free, if you have any comments you want to make in regards to any of the episodes, you always can email us at thoughtsoftheweekpodcast@gmail.com. That's thoughtsoftheweekpodcast@gmail.com. And once you send us an email about any comments you might have or questions you might have, we'll also have you on our email list. So if we get any information or other things that you might be interested in, we will definitely send it out to you. But always with the option to also unsubscribe from that type of emails as well, all right? So I want to let you know up front what you get when you email the show. You will be automatically added to our list, and from time to time, we won't bug you 24/7, but for time to time, we will send you out some emails. All right? So with that being said, here's the first question of a series of self-defense Q&A episodes. And again, I hope it brings you guys some valuable information that you can use and apply to your life. All right? You're rocking with the best thoughts of the week. Let's go. Why do schools punish someone in a fight? Now, this is an interesting one, because I was just talking to somebody about this here. Let's go and let's tackle this question here. All right, let's click on that one. It says, why do schools punish someone in a fight who is defending themselves? Are people really expected to let themselves get beat and suffer possible severe injuries instead of protect themselves? I'm glad you asked that question, man. Now let's tackle this question here. Now, this is the problem I have with public schools colleges, even people at work. I don't know what these managers thinking, and if you any of you guys who are managers, district managers, the bosses themselves, if you have an issue with my answer, feel free to leave a comment on this video, whether you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook. Um, Principals, school, board of education, if any of you guys got an issue, please respond. All right. I probably need to add something else here too. But first of all, I I agree with with this person asking this question, because that's the same thing I said to myself. Now, if I had small children in school, I would tell them the same thing. Do not, and of course, I would teach them um, self-defense, self-defense um, moves and training anyway for real life situations, dealing with getting ganged or jumped, fighting one on one, whatever they have to do. I would teach them if I had. I don't have any little kids anymore. I have grown kids, so now I might have to do with my grandchildren now. I had to teach grandkids that, and so I would definitely teach them how to protect themselves with some real stuff. Nothing. No offense to the guys at the dojos and all of that, the karate schools. No offense to you guys, but I have. I've worked. I'm retired now, but I've worked at a profession where I had to deal with, had to fight sometimes, and had to do certain moves and certain holds to success. Thank God, right? And so, whether it's Walmart, whether it's a school, being that this person is talking about a school, I say the same thing. Why are you punishing the kids, or if this is a college or high school, still they're kids, but or even staff. If staff members had to fight, if staff members had to protect themselves from the kids sometimes, why would you punish them as opposed to you just want them to have their jaw broken, their jaw on this side of their face and the other top part on the other side switched around, and can't and you can only drink out of a straw for 6 to 8 months to a year? Is this what you want the kids to do, or is this what you want your staff to do, teachers or whatever? I don't think that's right. I think you should protect yourself. If you got to do any hand-to-hand combat, whatever, you should be able to do it to protect yourself and be able to explain what happened. As long as you're not the person that's initiating something, you're trying to de-escalate the situation, and you find that it just won't happen that way, and so now you have to do something, or else you're gonna wind up with an eye missing. You could wind up dead. All right, stuff like this has happened before, and you're really turning, you're breeding a bunch of punks. To be honest with you, you're breeding a bunch of chumps by putting it in their mind, saying like, don't fight or you're gonna lose your job, or you're gonna get suspended. So all of that's more important than the person's well-being. They protecting them from physical harm. There is no way. All right. And if I was like if I was dropping the child off or something like that, and I seen something go down, or they're trying to attack my child, whether it's small, and of course little kids, you're not gonna beat no little kid down. It's easy to do that, but you're gonna make sure they don't do anything to them. Or you're gonna, like I said, there's gonna be times when you're not always with your kids, or if you're an adult and you work at a school, unless you're just not gonna stand there and get your face bashed in, and all because you didn't do nothing, because you lose your job if you do something, or or the child will get suspended for protecting themselves. Your child's getting ganged on, getting hit by 2 and 3 different guys or girls, and you're gonna tell me if I'm able to teach them how to deal with multiple attackers and show them how to do it, and they do it, and you still going to suspend my child for protecting themselves, there's something wrong with you, and there's something wrong with the system that hired you and the people that hired you. You can't breed none of this. You gotta. That's one of the things that's behind the list. Protecting yourself, because we don't live in a society where there's 100% godly people on the planet, and that's just a fact. There's not 100% godly people on here. There's gonna be some knuckleheads that's gonna do some stuff, and those are one of the things you need to be have on the top of your list of learning how to do. Because once you're confident in the skills you have in protecting yourself, that same confidence goes into everything else you do. Same thing with the child. If your child is confident that, hey, I can protect myself dealing with getting ganged or dealing with one-on-one, or that adult that works at a school feels confident about that, it could be a teacher, the principal, whoever, they feel confident like, hey, I feel confident in my skills. I can deal with students attacking me, or somebody's parent coming to try to attack me, or just some random person coming into school to try to attack. That same confidence you get from learning self-defense transfer to everything else. You'll feel confident in your teaching. You feel confident in teaching kids, doing whatever it is you're doing. With the kids, they'll be confident, so confident they don't have to worry about that. They can sit down and learn. They don't have to worry about what if something happens to me and I got to deal with it after school. They say they're going to gang me. If they're confident in learning how to deal with that stuff, then they're able to do their schoolwork better, all right, and concentrate on other things. And I'm just going to say, again, there's something wrong with the people that hired the teachers, the people that are in charge of these rules. There's something wrong with you. Just put it now, reverse it and put it to you. Those who are in the higher levels of the school board or whatever. Let's say a parent comes to you and bashes your head in. Now you think about that the next time a teacher or a student decides they're not going to fight because they so afraid, if it's the teacher's going to get fired for protecting herself or himself, or the student's so scared that, man, my mom gonna be upset with me. And the parents, you have a responsibility to that too. You making your child feel afraid that if they're gonna protect themselves, you're gonna bust their butt because they did it, and they got, or they're so concerned you're gonna be upset with them for getting suspended that your parents are gonna overlook what happened. Come on, y'all stupid, and I'm just telling you straight up. That's it. If you got an issue with me, leave a comment below. We can take care of it. All right. That's just dumb, and that's all I got to say about that. All right. What you guys think about it, man? What are your thoughts on what I had to say in regards to teachers having to protect themselves when they if they get involved in a fight, or a student having to protect him or herself if they are attacked? All right. What do you guys think about it? Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, and we're gonna keep some more questions coming. All right. Peace.